Spirit thing because I haven't had a chance to figure out what I'm going to say. Except to say that I think this is one of the best things that I've ever seen a congregation do. I had a great friend who was a professor at Princeton University, and when I said our church was getting involved in this, he said, you know, that makes me a little nervous. He said, I like the whole, you know, mission thing, he said, but they don't seem to take care of the congregation. And you have to feed the congregation if you expect them to go out. But I find that's exactly what we're doing. And see, we've just had a handful of people go out and plunge once or twice. And so we've had a couple individuals who have dared to risk something. We have our little committees who sort of step out there and then get caught up in our lives and pull back. So I feel like we have two things going on at the same time. It's like there are just this handful of us who are trying to do this process. And at the same time, the same handful is trying to share what this process is with our congregation. We're still at that step. And this congregation is that slow. Okay? That while some of us are or wish we were where you are with having found or at least tried a few things, that's not where our community, our we is not even a we yet. Okay? I almost feel like we're doing this within our congregation. Like we're trying to reach out within the congregation to build bridges. And the risk that some of the people in our congregation perceive is their very identity. They're very, I mean, this is huge for some of these people. And for the rest of us, or for the few of us, I should say, the risk doesn't seem that big because we have the old German families who founded this congregation. And then we have us folks who've been here 10 years or less. Some of us 2 or 3 years. And you don't have I mean, part of the thing I loved about this church was the small German community feeling. I mean, it was fun for me. But it can't be all that we are, and it's not even what some of us are at all. So we're trying still to come up. Like I said, we had a couple of people plunge at the Heritage Center, which is for senior citizens. And that looks like it could be quite promising. We've had a couple other kind of individual plunges, but they were very tentative. And it was something like, okay, I went up and did that. Whoop, okay, I did it. So to get people to realize this is a way of life is going to be really, I mean, so we've got our challenges still that we were dealing with. But you know what? And maybe this will make you uncomfortable because you said you want people to feel anxious. I feel peaceful probably today about this for the first time I have in a long time because I'm realizing that where God is working in our congregation is in our congregation. And we're not ready to be where some of you guys are. We are not ready. And when we are ready, God will let us know where we're going and what we're doing. And right now, we're doing it for ourselves and within ourselves and getting ready to go out. So that's where we are. It's frustrating. It's way too slow. Some people say that they don't want to take that step unless they know exactly where they're going. I'm one of those people, I want to plunge in and find out where it leads. So, you know, just anything, I don't care what it is, let's just do it. And then let's see where it goes. Not, you know, because that's how I work with God. That's just how I do things. But I'm not getting to do that. So I'm kind of, yeah, it's